People keep asking me if I'm gonna react to another Keanu Reeves movie, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'll react. Hey everybody, how's it going out there? Welcome to Movies and Music with AJ. My name's AJ. Thanks for watching. And we're back today with another movie reaction. And you know, I've just had so much fun this summer watching Keanu Reeves movies from the 90s. You know, I had a lot of fun with Point Break recently. Also watched the first two Bill and Ted movies. And I thought, you know what? Let's close out this summer with another Keanu movie. It is the last week of August, which traditionally is the close of summer box office movie season. And so yeah, what better way to end it than with a 90s summer action blockbuster film like Speed. Yeah, I feel like this movie got a lot of hype and publicity back in the day. I remember there being parodies of it because of the premise, you know, being kind of a bit of an off-the-wall premise. You know, a bus, you know, going under a certain speed limit would cause a bomb to go off. I believe that's the premise. But yeah, so I just remember this was a very popular movie back in the day. And I'm surprised I never got around to watching it because I didn't realize that it's directed by Jan de Bont, who also directed Twister. And I just remember loving Twister as a kid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched that once with my mom in theaters and then had my dad take me later because I liked it that much. And I actually rewatched Twister for the first time since I was a kid. I rewatched it last year during the early months of the pandemic, back when I needed, you know, some real comfort food of film. You know, I just needed that nostalgia kick to just sort of get me through those first hard months of the pandemic. And honestly, that movie still holds up for me. I think it got a bit of a mixed review. Some people think it's not a good film, but you know what? I'm not going to apologize. I really like that film. And speaking of Jan de Bont, and I didn't know this until I was going through his Wikipedia entry recently, but he also started off as a cinematographer. He was the director of photography on Die Hard. And I do think the cinematography is one of the strong suits of Die Hard. You know, when you think of that iconic shot of McClane crawling through the air vent with the lighter, yeah, it's full of great shots. So yeah, apparently he's a super talented cinematographer and talented director. But I feel like that was more of a thing in the 90s, right? When you had filmmakers who specialized in action films. I feel like nowadays, especially when you consider, you know, like superhero franchises, they'll get directors who come from indie or drama and get them to do action superhero movies. But it seemed like back in the day, you had people who were specifically specialists in action filmmaking. I could be wrong, but I don't think you see that as much nowadays. Let me know in the comments, you know, who are the sort of specialist action film directors nowadays? And I'm not even talking about people who've been around since the 90s or 2000s. I'm talking about people who've just come up in maybe like the last 5 to 10 years. I'd be really interested to know because obviously this is a reaction channel. So, you know, I'd love to react to some more contemporary action films as well. Anyway, that said, I think the last thing I'll say about this film is that I also know that it co-stars Sandra Bullock, and I think this might have been her breakout role. And I know she was in movies before this, obviously. I remember Demolition Man, she was great in that, but that was kind of a small role. But yeah, I don't know, as far as I can tell, I'm pretty sure Speed was the role that put her on the map and was really her breakout role. So yeah, I'm really excited to watch this. Again, obviously a big Keanu fan. So yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. This is going to be my reaction to Speed from 1994, directed by Jan de Bont. Let's go. Dennis Hopper. Didn't know he's in this, but I watched Easy Rider last year, and whoa, is that an intense film? I wish I had a reaction channel back when I watched that film, because no spoilers, but that ending, man, that's a choice of typeface. I like this music. It's this close to being mid-90s Eurodance, which I actually look back on very fondly. You know, since this intro does seem to be pretty extended, I'll go ahead and take this time to just ask y'all to subscribe if you like these videos. You know, doing that, subscribing, liking videos, it really helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. And I feel like I don't take enough time to say that. So that's just my little PSA. If you like these videos, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Thanks.
Hey, this area is restricted. I'm gonna have to see a work order.
Yeah, just a second.
There you are.
Nothing personal.
That felt pretty personal. Like, a gunshot from 10 feet away is nothing personal. A knife in the ear? That's pretty damn personal. Hey, that guy. He's in Mulholland Drive, David Lynch. Oh, he has that scene when he walks behind the dumpster. No spoilers, but that scene freaked me the hell out the first time I watched it. No secrets. I've never liked riding elevators, I'm gonna be honest. Where is this taking place? Are we in LA? San Francisco? Those hills. Okay, yeah. You only do that in San Francisco. I think that was Jeff Daniels. Yeah, that looks like Jeff Daniels. This would have been right around Dumb and Dumber, wouldn't it? That would have been amazing if it was Jim Carrey in Keanu's role instead.
All right, gentlemen, what we have here are 13 passengers in an express elevator. Bomb's already taken out cables. Bomber wants $3 million or he blows the emergency brakes. Bomber's also wired the hatch to trigger the bomb, which seats him in the crazy but not stupid section.
It's a good section to be in.
Who's up there? What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the LAPD.
Oh, we're in LA. Okay. I've been to LA many times. I don't know where there's a hill like that you can make that big San Francisco style car jump over a hill.
How come they send cops here? Shouldn't they send repair guys?
I don't like it. Yeah, well, what's to like? Max said we hold, so we hold.
Jack.
Shoot the hostage.
What?
Take her out of the equation.
Shoot the hostage? This is a very different type of Keanu character, isn't it? He's dark. It's not a hostage situation if you kill the hostages.
I can't get any more time. He's not talking.
Oh, come on. 30 more years of this, you get a tiny pension and a cheap gold watch.
Cool.
Cool. For being this mad villain, he sure looks confused a lot so far in this movie.
Don't f with Daddy.
Free falling elevator is just one of my worst nightmares.
It's okay. Give me your hand.
I don't think she's gonna fit. Oh no, this is not gonna be good. It's too early for a decapitation in this movie.
Come on, come on.
Ladies first, man. Why are they not letting her through?
Just take one step, reach out and take my hand.
Reach out and touch Keanu.
Don't let go of me. You're okay.
No, don't do it. Oh,
He's close by.
He's not gonna corner himself in a building. We evacuated anyway.
get out of there, man. Shotgun shells are bad for your health.
Get your ass up.
Right by the nose.
Pop quiz, hotshot. Got enough dynamite strapped to his chest to blow a building in half. Now what do you do?
I've definitely heard that pop quiz hotshot line before. I didn't know it came from this movie, though.
Are you ready to die, friend? You. In 200 years, we've come from my regret, but I have one life to give for my country. The you.
Shoot the hostage.
Goodbye, Harry.
Shot the hostage. This movie is chaotic neutral. It is just... Damn. There's no way Dennis Hopper just killed himself though, right?
Way to go, Jack.
Yeah, you don't get Dennis Hopper just chewing all the scenery to kill him off in one scene. That scenery's not gonna chew itself. Oh, I thought that was Jay Leno for half a second.
Well, you know, the last time I partied like that, I woke up married. Huh, Vinny?
Hey, Jack, you forgot your muffins.
The way you eat a muffin or a cupcake, and it took me way too long in life to learn this, is you tear off the top and then you put it in the bottom and you eat it like a little sandwich. I guess that works better for cupcakes because they have frosting. That bus does not want to stop blowing up. What does Dennis Hopper's character have against buses? Simon Says.
You think if you pick up all the bus drivers' teeth, they'll give you another medal?
Savage.
You're wearing a man's life's work, and you think you can walk away. You got blinders on to the world.
I really like this character. It's just so weird.
No, this is about me. This is about my money.
Like on paper, his motivations make sense, I guess, but it's the way he's expressing himself.
$3.7 million.
It's just so off kilter.
It's my nest egg, Jack. At my age, you gotta think ahead. Quiz, hotshot. There's a bomb on a bus. Once the bus goes 50 miles an hour, the bomb is armed. If it drops below 50, it blows up.
I'd want to know what bus it was.
Very good. There are rules, Jack. You try to take any passengers off the bus, I will detonate it. I want my money by 11 a.m.
Where's the money, Lebowski? Sandy, you're gonna want to let that one go on. There's an unarmed bus coming in just 20 minutes.
You are a good kind man. Hi.
The guy right behind her, that was Cameron from Ferris Bueller, wasn't it?
First time in LA.
Yeah.
There, I said it.
You know what?
This feels like a little bit like a Tom Cruise impression. Yeah, I'm really liking the Eurodance influence on this film score. If you don't know what genre I'm talking about, it's like Rhythm of the Night, You've Got to Show Me Love, What Is Love? You know that song from the SNL skit? Show your badge, man.
Get out of the car! I own this car! It's not stolen! It is now.
Oh shit.
Slow down.
I love a good car perspective driving shot. You know, we're not looking from the perspective of the driver, but like the car itself, when the camera's that low. It's just exhilarating every time.
Watch the road!
Nice. No, God. I mean, I know they're not going to blow up the bus this early, but that's still just so suspenseful.
Open your door!
This is so goddamn tense. That looked like it hurt. Oh, come on.
Excuse me, are you out of your mind?
Everybody, I'm Jack Trabb in LAPD. We should be able to defuse the problem. So sit tight. Get away from me! I'm not here for you. Let's not do this. I don't care about your crime. Whatever you did, I'm sure that you're sorry.
Is that legally binding?
Hang it up.
Oh, come on.
Stay above 50.
But Santa's been shot, we gotta get
You
him
slow
off!
down and this bus will explode.
There it is.
There is a bomb on this bus. If we slow down, it'll blow. I need to know, can you handle this bus?
I'm fine. Just tell me what the plan is. I should probably tell you that I'm taking the bus because I have my driver's license revoked.
What for?
Speeding?
She's qualified.
Officer!
What's on your mind, Harry?
Officer! Which way?
Get on the shoulder.
It's hard to stay above 30 in LA, let alone 50.
This guy uses C4, dynamite, different trigger every time, and now he throws in this watch. Wait a minute. I want to look at cops.
Come on.
Okay.
Let's go.
That's plausible. Dennis Hopper was a copper.
God, no!
Go back!
Sorry!
What would you even think if you're just driving through town and you saw a bus driving like this? Like, for sure there's been all kinds of 911 calls at this point. Oh, come on.
Where do we get an escort to?
Oh, jeez. I don't think there was a baby in there.
Oh my God!
There was no baby, it was full of
Are you
cans.
sure?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Over here, over here.
Always use your turn signals. One of my big pet peeves, people who don't use their turn signals. It's just basic decency. At least now they're in a place where they're in control of the environment.
Actually, you're incredible. I've never seen driving like that.
Annie.
What?
It's my name, Annie. As opposed to ma'am.
Okay.
She's so damn charming.
And this guy's drawing disability. He may not be LAPD, but he's living here now.
We have an injured man here. The driver's been shot.
Jack, now tell me that you haven't been shooting the passengers. I thought it was...
Right there! Over there.
Don't do it!
There's a gap in the road up ahead. It's big.
You're kidding. How big? There's a gap in the freeway.
What?
50 feet.
What do you even do? There's no way. That bus only goes to 70? That's wild. That looks wild. Get out of here.
We're way out of control!
that's not good.
He's just entered the airport.
What do you want?
Well, I want money, Jack. I wish that I had some loftier purpose, but I'm afraid in the end it's just the money, Jack. Why are they messing with me? Huh? Do they think I'm doing this for fun?
Aren't you?
Do not attempt to grow a brain.
Such a just weird, fun villain. Oh, are they gonna try to dismantle it? Oh boy.
Alright, I'm gonna guess he's not gonna go with standard copper for the remote. That'd be too weak. I'd use a fiber alloy.
I would too. I would also use a fiber alloy. No copper for Dennis Hopper.
Howard Payne, Atlanta PD Bomb Squad.
You are a complete jerk. You know that?
Did you have any luck with the bomb?
Yeah, it didn't go off.
Uh-oh. Oh. Did they kill Jeff Daniels? I did not expect that to happen.
I'm gonna rip your fucking spine out, I swear to God.
You're gonna do exactly as you're told.
Now, if you've been with us, you've seen the bus.
The whim of a madman.
You didn't like being called a madman.
I like that.
Huh, maybe it did.
Just over.
This is progress.
It's okay.
Jack, I can't hold this anymore.
How are they gonna get off?
God, I can't do this. Jack, I can't do this.
Ho 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 ho.
Let's go, let's go.
Shit.
It's a bit dramatic. How romantic. That's pretty awesome. Woo! Do they even know where this is gonna go and blow up? That's the one part of the plan that was not considered. There goes everyone's Amazon packages.
Oh, I hate the airport. You're not gonna get mushy on me, are you?
Maybe.
Hope not, because, you know, relationships that start under intense circumstances, they never last.
That felt like the climax, but they still have to catch this guy.
Turn it on.
What for? It hasn't moved.
Just do it.
He's got the money.
Jack!
Get to Dennis Hopper!
Freeze! Pop quiz, asshole.
It's gonna be Sandra Bullock.
Turn around.
Be prepared. It's the Boy Scout marching song.
You're fucking crazy.
Oh, no. Poor people are crazy, Jack. I'm eccentric.
Let's
go. You get back in there. You get this train moving. Go on. Are these seats taken?
What is your position?
I'm not gonna make a joke.
Westbound.
Ooh, there it is.
My money!
My money!
I'm the guy with the plan, because I'm smart.
Yeah? Well, I'm taller.
He's taller by a head height.
Jack, this is Matt.
Oh, we're still on a runaway train situation. So sweet. Somebody give these guys a heads up.
You didn't leave me.
Didn't have anywhere to be just then. I've heard relationships based on intense experiences never work.
We'll have to base it on sex then.
If I'm being honest, I don't think those work either. But they'll get you pretty far. Whew. That was a thrill ride and a half. Wow, what a fun as hell film. This is just phenomenal action filmmaking. I mean, from start to finish, you know, it was just, this movie pushed almost 2 hours, and yet it felt like not a second wasted. You know, it was just, it pushed this relentless pace. It just always kept you on the edge of your seat. You know, it was just so tense and suspenseful, and just like, you know, and it's like, you know that the bus is not going to blow up and kill everybody, but in the moment, it's just so engrossing. You're just, you know, you really have no idea what's going to happen. You just, you know, as much as your head wants to tell you that the good guy's going to win at the end and the passengers are going to be safe, your heart and your gut are just like, you know, have no idea. Like, you're just really in it when you're in it. And that's just a credit to the phenomenal performances and the editing and pacing of this film. It's just really just sucks you in. And, you know, once you hit 50, you don't slow down, you know. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. And let's talk about Dennis Hopper. I mean, Keanu and Sandra were really good in this, obviously. But, man, Dennis Hopper just, you know, he stole every scene, just chewing the scenery, just, like, really just having so much fun. And that character was just so wild, just, you know, just weird and eccentric. I'm glad that he self-described himself as eccentric, because I was struggling for the word. But, yeah, that feels like the right word. You know, just this really just oddball character. And, you know, the thing is, on paper, you can understand his motivations, you know, but just the way the character was played and, like, the lines he would say and how Dennis Hopper would say his lines, you know, I'm wondering how much of this was on the page versus how much of it really was Dennis Hopper just bringing that just manic, eccentric energy, because I feel like he just really brought that character to life. And that character very easily could have been played in a more straightforward way and not as fun or exciting as it was played by Dennis Hopper the way he did it. And let's talk about the stakes of this film. I don't want to say that it was low stakes. That's not exactly the right word for it. But when you think about modern blockbuster filmmaking nowadays, so much of the time, the stakes are like the fate of humanity is at stake. You know, the fate of the universe rests in the hands of our heroes, you know, and it's like, and you know, that's not shade to superhero films. I love superhero films. I grew up with Marvel. I was watching Marvel cartoons as a kid and actually reading the comic books and collecting the trading cards. So that's not shade at, you know, Marvel or DC. But I think that influence that they've had has, you know, extended to all reaches of blockbuster filmmaking. So I feel like even just what would have been standard action blockbusters like Speed back in the day, now the modern equivalent feels like it needs to have stakes that involve saving the whole world, you know? And so it's just so refreshing to go back to something made in the 90s where the stakes are just that you have a retiree who just wants enough money to live. You know, it's like that's what he's after. It's not, you know, some complex, intricate motivation. It's literally just, I'm a retired cop. My pension isn't cutting it. I just want a few $1 million so I can live comfortably for the rest of my life. That's literally what this whole movie is about. You know, you got to admire how low stakes that is. It's one guy's retirement. You know, that's what it is. And obviously the lives of the people on the bus. But the people on the bus, you know, they're us, you know. It's not the president that's on that bus. It's just normal people. It's just people who ride the bus in LA, you know, trying to get home or trying to get to work. So yeah, it's just refreshing just how kind of low stakes and intimate this movie is, while also being really grand and epic in scope in terms of the action set pieces. You know, jumping a bus across a bridge and driving a subway train through the streets and into the street, you know, just like, yeah, there's some pretty big epic stuff happening in terms of set pieces, but the story itself was really small and contained and intimate, and I really appreciated that. I felt that was really refreshing. Yeah, just like I said, really fun film, just from start to finish. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna pat myself on the back for choosing that to be my film to end the summer on. So yeah, although I am also pleased with the movies that I've chosen for September to react to, you know, keeping it going with the comedy and the drama and action, throwing a little bit of David Lynch in there as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun September as well. So yeah, just excited to keep these reactions coming every Monday, and then every other Friday we are also doing horror film reactions. So yeah, stick around. If you like these videos, give them a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. All of that helps this channel grow, and I really appreciate it. Signing out for today. This has been Movies and Music with AJ. My name's AJ. Thanks for watching and have a good day.